Some more supply depots, of course. Dropships come in. Might be SCVs, might be some glass to protect, but nope, does not look like it. That engineering bank gonna scout out those dropships as they come in, or possibly not, pulling them around. Indeed, going for the main. Gonna see that one turret. Shouldn't bother him too much. Might take out one, but tanks dropping in here. Siege mode getting on them. Massive drop. Gonna take out these two tanks in place here. The third tank just popping out with a rally point. More tanks coming in, but Light. Actually, C might be able to defend this. One tank only left, and the Goliaths. It's not very clear to see. Oh, actually, there's two tanks there, so Light might be able to do this. One tank going down. SCVs rushing in to do some nice melee attacking, and indeed, C does hold this attack off, building another turret there to fortify his position on that ridge. Clearly expecting more drops, and probably will be the case, seeing some more drops from Light with his 4 dropships, none of them dying in that attack. Some SCVs pushing out here for Light, and C with those siege tanks encamped at Light's second natural, and some vulture mines there. So looks like C is trying to retake that expansion that he sort of got driven away from, and he does have the refiner, right? So now he does have 3 gas, but he still hasn't produced too many tanks, and I'm sure he has lots of gas stored up, and he might be going for something. But these dropships going in, probably going to try and do some Goliath bombs, or just passing them by. Not sure what Light's planning, but some Goliaths and tanks pushing up here. Dropships may have been just a decoy to try and get C to unsiege there. Just quickly and push in with his siege tanks. More tanks come in, and vulture mines going off. Light clever, remembering the vulture mines and using his lone Goliath to draw them out. Some more tanks. Looks like another standoff. Typical Terran versus Terran. And some turrets going up on Light's side. So haven't seen any starport. Don't think that's going to be necessary at this point. Actually, there is a starport up. No control tower. Looks like he's just going for drops from C. And Light taking the natural expansion of the 6 o'clock base, the second natural. Clever. I would have personally gone for the actual base, because that's more defended, and probably more minerals, I'm not sure. But another pack of dropships coming in, and indeed C taking that, or Light, excuse me, taking that island expansion up there. There is a second one. It'll be interesting to see if anyone takes that, as it is fairly easy to defend. Just put some turrets up, and there's no way to worry about anything. And looks like 4 or 5 factory science facility going down. So possibly you might see some SVs here. Not sure if that'll be necessary. Haven't really seen them much in Terran vs. Terran, as they generally aren't all that useful. But other than that, nothing too exciting. Some dropship play here, maybe just looking to tool around, and you see Light actually putting up some more turrets at the 6 o'clock position. So indeed it was expecting what I was saying, how it would be more probably profitable if Light had gone for that 6 o'clock base instead of the expansion. But obviously C thinking ahead and putting some turrets down, but the drop coming in, taking out those turrets, and more turrets at the 3 o'clock position from C in the base itself. So C definitely worrying about his expansion, although he probably could just take them himself and then defend them, as opposed to just putting down some turrets and sort of trying to stop Light from getting them himself. So overall, another command center going up at the natural of the 3 o'clock position, as well as, I'm not sure, I think that was the primary natural of the 3 o'clock, or possibly the 6 o'clock, and a little tank battle going here. Light having the advantage with the ridge, but C having the advantage of being there first, and with quite a few more tanks and some glass being produced here. Another science festival for C as well. So it turned out to be quite a mirror match, actually. Some more turrets going down, protect that top ridge. Lots of turrets there. The engineering base staring at each other in the air of that island expansion, and some command centers going down. So C is expanding, getting some more resources. That science facility out there, scouting as well. These dropships coming in, possibly going for a drop on that 3 o'clock position, or that the natural looks like, or gonna spot that command center actually undefended. Those turrets did not do a very good job of defending. They were quite poorly placed, I believe. They were not close to the ridge, but I guess C should know what he's doing. But that command center coming under fire, he is going to have to cancel it or lose those minerals he poured into it. There's forces coming in for C. I don't think, nope, they are not in time. They do end up taking out that lone SCV there, just being scared off. The tanks coming in, gonna find themselves in trouble with these siege tanks from Light, but not gonna have too much trouble. Goliath here and some SCV fodder. Always love SCVs dying to the massive arc-like cannons. It's always so fun to watch. C starting another command center, looks like, and taking that position again. So gonna have to defend it a lot better. Light being quite on edge with his spotting there and scouting, looking for possible expansions. You see C running out of minerals, so he is definitely trying to get some more minerals and taking that primary natural of the 3 o'clock position, as well as attempting again to take the 3 o'clock position itself. And the now C pushing out here with quite a large force, building some more turrets. First person mode always a nice treat, seeing their actions, and a large battle here with dropship play and some Goliaths and such. Looks like C is trying to push out, possibly take some expansions back. Large group of tanks sieging up, but again, Light has that ramp, well defended, and the science facility going down. So I'm not sure if, Light has used the science facility to what he needed to, but I'm not certain what he was using it for. They haven't showed his base in a while with all the expansion. Large group of tanks pushing up here, still sieging that position. Looks like they are winning, and that 3 o'clock expansion going up. Another command center going up, so it looks like C is going to be taking that bottom island expansion, or possibly the 3 o'clock position as soon as he can wrestle out from C, send up that one tank to give the spot, and those science vessels pulling out to do some melee, but getting stopped because of that one scout. And a massive drop coming in here. Looks like 6 or 7 drop ships gonna take out this natural, or possibly go for the main. Going for the main. Light gonna be dropping quite a lot. At least looks a few tanks and lots of Goliaths. So C's going to be in some trouble here with his forces out, sieging that 6 o'clock secondary natural, and just Light just going to town with these siege tanks on both SCV lines on the secondary natural, as well as the actual base, the base itself, and the refinery going down within their command center, and still Light in C's base just finally sweeping up these forces. I'm not sure how many depots he took out. That academy almost falling down. But I'm pretty sure C has enough sweeps, scanners, can't remember their actual name, and that last vulture mine looking like going off. A couple siege tanks placed out here near the middle, but Light is going to push forward with his larger group, and looks like he is going to try and surround that group of tanks holding down the 6 o'clock secondary natural, and some more mines going off here, and indeed trying to take as many expansions as Light can, wrestling them out of C. That SCV just sitting there idle, not sure why it was there. And that island expansion coming under fire, and pretty clever by C. I'm sure he would have expected it. These players essentially taking all the expansions they can, which is obviously the idea, and those turrets not helping very much. Another drop coming in here. Light going to protect this expansion. Going to clean up, lost a bunch of SCVs, so it's going to hurt his economics a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a worry, seeing as how each of these players seem to have at least 3 or 4 bases, and a large force coming in the middle here, going to probably come out on Light's favor. Actually, no, the tank's just pushing forward because C pulling his tanks that were sitting in front of the 6 o'clock position, and going to siege up on the 9 o'clock position, the secondary natural, and try and wrestle it out. Again, this Terran vs. Terran, typical boring resource